I'm going to show and explain how rebilling, reselling, and wallets work inside of GoHighLevel. If you don't have this set up, you are unknowingly losing money every single time your clients use GoHighLevel, and it's costing you. So pay close attention because just this one little tweak can be making you more money by today. Let's jump right in. So now I'm going to explain and show you what rebilling, reselling, and wallets are, but I'm also going to show you how to set this up inside of GoHighLevel as soon as today. The first thing I want to go over is rebilling. Rebilling lets you pass service costs to clients and add a markup to make extra profit, like charging $15 for $10 of usage, saving you from covering their bills. It looks like this, okay? You literally just slide it up and you can see down here, you're making profit, okay, on every text message they send out. And you have this for all of the services in HighLevel. This is rebilling. And in your agency dashboard, you have a rebilling tab where you can see the exact profits you're making in total across your entire agency, so you can see exactly how much money you're making. Then we have reselling. Reselling means selling add-ons like WhatsApp, where you can charge clients the same or more, say $15 for a $10 service, for easy revenue. So if you come in and go high level and go right down to reselling, you'll have all these options to resell. And there's a price high level charges you, and then you just mark it up. So you may be thinking this is the exact same thing as rebilling. Not exactly, because rebilling is per segment. It's per email, per text message. It's much smaller on a grander scale. This is a flat fee for using it unlimited per month. So for example, WhatsApp, there's no rebilling on WhatsApp. It's reselling because you can send as many text messages as you want and do all kinds of stuff through WhatsApp for that $10 fee. As for email, it's marked up per email sent. So it's bulk versus one time. And then we have wallets, okay? Wallets are prepaid accounts that keep it simple. Your agency wallet pays HighLevel. Client's sub-account wallet pays you, and cards auto reload when low, streamlining costs and boosting your income. So you have your agency wallet on agency side in settings under billing. Every single sub account will have a wallet if SaaS mode is turned on, which is this little green wallet. So you may be wondering, like, what's the point of a wallet? Why don't they just charge them regularly? Well, actually, wallets are really smart because what they do is it's just a one-time charge for a bunch of different services. Because if you were to charge a little bit on, text messages, emails, this, and have it come out like an invoice every time, your clients would freak out because they would see a gazillion different charges. Bad idea. You don't want that. Where this is, it will just charge them a fixed amount, which I'm going to get into in a little bit, and then it will just take from that wallet. So it's a $10 charge or whatever, and then it runs it from that. That way, it's a small charge. They get all of the amazing text messages, conversation AI, everything they have without seeing a gazillion mini charges. It's actually incredibly smart. And there are other softwares that don't have wallets, and it's horrifying to see. It's like, you just got charged. And it's tiny amounts. It's like 0.2 cents, but it's so many of them. And you're like, what, did I get hacked? So this avoids that. So now that you get the concept of what rebilling, reselling, and wallets are, by the way, if you have any questions, drop a comment down below. I am going to go more in depth with visual slides and show you how to set up each one of these so you can make money off it. Now, a lot of these are really only available on the $497 plan, like rebilling. Reselling, you can do on anything, but the wallets are really tied to rebilling. You need that $497 plan for this to make sense. This is a huge part of GoHighLevel, and a lot of people I see don't even have this set up properly. And I'll ask them, I'm like, do you have rebilling properly? Like, yeah, I have it. And then I look and it's like totally not there. This is a way where you can make a lot of extra money or lose a lot of money. So please pay close attention. So the first we're going to go into is rebilling, okay? And I want to show you this slide because this is from HighLevel to make more sense visually. And then I'm going to go into showing you how to set this up so you can keep track of it. Okay, so right here is where HighLevel charges you for text messages, conversation AI, whatever you're using, email, because they have all these extra add-on services. So HighLevel is going to charge your agency, okay? Then your agency has to pay a certain cost bet. So let's say $1 per text message. I'm just using an example. But what would happen is once they charge you $1, you could make it $1.50 for your clients, okay? So your clients are getting charged $1.50. You're paying the dollar to HighLevel, but you're making 50 cents. So you're the middleman between HighLevel and client. That's how the rebilling works. You can even see it down here. SMS 0.0079, that's HighLevel's price. Then you have the agency markup, which is you lifted it, and then you're profiting off every single text message. And guys, they're going to be using this stuff regardless. You can either make money on it or not. Now, if you're like, I don't want to have to deal with this and I don't want to do this, there's something I'm going to show you called direct deployment, where you can just set this up and eat all the costs for your client. If you want to just do a bigger one-time fee, which could be smarter. So that is an option, just to let you know. But again, you're the middleman. High level charges for a service, you then get charged, but then you mark the price up to the client so you make money on this. So that's how rebilling works. Now let me show you how to set this up on GoHighLevel. There's two main ways to set this up. One is on the sub account side, where you can directly go into sub accounts and play with it. The other is on the SaaS configurator, which I have a video on, by the way. That is the $497 plan only. You cannot use the SaaS configurator on any other plan. And by the way, what the SaaS configurator does is it creates a payment form where someone signs up with HighLevel, it automatically creates a sub account for them, which is amazing. It will automatically charge them, enable this, so it can be completely hands-off. That's why the $497 plan is so powerful, and it's why it's called SaaS mode. You can scale way faster with it, okay? But first, I'm going to show you how to play with it on the SaaS configurator so you understand that, and then I'm going to show you how to basically do it on the sub-account level. So on the SaaS configurator, you have plans. Again, I have another video on this, so I'm not going to go super in-depth on this because that's what that video is for. But on each plan, you can mark up the rebilling. So if we go to edit details, you'll see right here, it says rebilling. You just click this, and then these are all the things you can rebill. So if you set this up on the SaaS configurator, every time somebody signs up for your SaaS plan, these rebilling features will automatically be set up already. And it's just completely hands-off. And here they all are. And you can play with them all like this. You can just click, play with this, click, play with this, and you're done. And if you don't want to charge them on these existing plans, you can just turn this off, and then you'll eat the costs. Okay. But as you see right here, it'll show you the charge that you have to pay, okay, the charge to customer, and then basically how much the $10 will give you, and then your profit. So you can just play with this sliding bar. Okay, look at that. And you can see, oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, look at that. I'm making money. And then you can just jack it up and make as much as you want. So that's up for you, or you turn it off and you eat the cost if it's part of a bigger plan. All you have to do, again, is go through these, either turn them on or off, and then play with this slider right here and look down below. It literally is so simple. It shows you exactly how much you're going to get. So you want to look at that and be like, okay, I want to make an extra 2 cents off this. I want to make this. I want to make that. And you just configure it the way you want. And with the SaaS configurator, this basically sets this up automatic. So anytime someone signs up for one of your plans, it will automatically do this for you. Again, the beauty of the $497 plan. If you're interested in that, by the way, I have a 30-day free trial down below, not a 14. So check that out because it is incredible. You get access to a lot of stuff with it, by the way. But it's like $497 plan is really powerful. And I have a full video on the SaaS configurator, so don't freak out entirely because that's not really what this video is about, because that's a whole other subject. But I just showed you how to add it for the SaaS configurator. Now, the other way is doing it directly on a sub account. So you come into agency view, you go right down to sub accounts, and you type in the exact sub account you want. Okay, so we did AI demo, and you can either click this right here, or you can click manage client, either one. We're just going to click AI demo account, and you'll look in here and you'll see it says rebilling. So you can just come in here and it will be similar to the SaaS configurator, except this is on every single sub account. So if you wanted to mark a particular client higher or have one person get charged more, this is where you do it. And this gives you that super narrow fine tuning. You come right in here, you click turn on, and then you just pull the slider and it shows you exactly how much you're making. And you can just go through and turn all of these on or off, depending on what you want to charge, and play with the slider. How much is charged to the customer, how much $10 will get you, and then the profit you are going to be making on every single email, okay? The $10 thing and this up here, which is the wallet, we're going to get into that more later in the video. That's going to be the last part, and I will explain all that to you, I promise. But just make sure you understand that your clients are already going to be using this, and you can either make money off of it or not. They won't really care. Okay, because it's something that they're getting, it's going to help them a lot. But a lot of people, they just aren't even aware that this is something you do with HighLevel, especially on the bigger plans. And they have this set up to the point where they're just losing a lot of money. They don't even know. And they wonder at the end of the month, okay, why their profit is like way less than it could be. It's because you guys don't understand the math. And if you don't want to have the wallet charging and you want to eat the cost, just make your monthly plans a little bit higher so you can cover this. Okay, again, you have it on the SaaS configurator to preview your plans, or you can come into sub accounts, pick the exact sub account you want, click rebilling, and then dial it in right here. Any questions or comments, drop them down below. Now we have reselling. Okay, and this is very, very similar to rebilling, but it's fixed cost as opposed to per segment. So HighLevel has a lot of things like Yext, WordPress, WhatsApp, all these like add-ons, ads manager, not exactly text message, emails, that kind of stuff. And they'll charge you a fixed price. It'll cost your agency. And then similar, you just mark it up for your sub account or do direct deployment and give it to them for free. It's up to you. But as you see down here, WhatsApp costs $10. Then you come over here, you charge $29. Therefore, you will make $19 per month your client using WhatsApp. So this is reselling, not rebilling, reselling. Because a lot of people won't need the reselling features. Most people need the text messages, the emails, the conversation AI, the basic rebilling stuff. So just make sure that if this is confusing, drop a comment down below. So please, this is like an amazing part of high level. You just have to understand it. So that is reselling, okay? And that's how it differs. So now let me show you how to set reselling up. So just like rebilling, there's two different ways you can set this up. Number one is right in here. So every single plan in the sub account is already set up, or you can come to the sub account and do the same thing we did with rebilling. Okay, so let's start with this one. You're going to come in agency view and you're going to go right down to reselling. And you will see all of your plans laid out just like this. And it's very simple. You dial in the price you want. So let's do $80. High level is going to charge you $49. That's what this second is. And you can look it across. High level is fee. Remember, you're the middleman. You charge $80. It costs $49. You now make $31 per month anytime someone uses this. And guys, these are on the sub account. So let me show you an example with WhatsApp. So if we come into a sub account and we go all the way down to settings, okay, and we click WhatsApp, you're going to see right here, it says pay $10 to subscribe. So you see $10 right here. And remember, your clients see this. You can come right in here and go, let's do 25. So remember, high level's charging you 10, you're marking it up to 25. You click save. Now look at this. We're going to go back to this sub account. We're going to refresh the page. And boom, look at that. It now says $25. So your clients could come, click this, put in their credit card info, and then it would pay them that marked up price. You just come in, you click the exact price you want. You then see how it marks it up. You get your profit and you're done. Now, if you want to do it for one specific person, have it turned off for everyone else, you would just come right into sub accounts, select the exact sub account you want, click the sub account, okay? And then you're going to come right into reselling. Now, this gives the same thing as before. You just play with the price, high levels price, and you make a profit. It's the same exact thing, except there is this right here, which is direct deployment, okay? So what you can do is you can click this right here, and you'll see, I agree to enable workflows, premium action for this client without resell. I will be charged $10 per month. That's how this works. If you do not want to charge them, you can just click that, or you can come in here and just do $10 and have it be the same thing, okay? Completely even. That way, if you don't want to charge them, you can just do the direct deployment, plug it in, and then you're good to go. So that's how reselling works in a nutshell. And again, guys, any questions at all, please drop them down below together. So every single Go High Level account will have an agency wallet, okay? And every sub account, if it's on SaaS mode, remember $497 and sometimes on the $297. I know that's a weird one. They like allow partial features, but it's mostly on the $497. You basically have these wallets, okay? And all they do is hold money for rebilling, reselling, and that kind of stuff. Because if you didn't have wallets, it would have, like I said before, a bunch of tiny charges for every single email sent out. Also, the fees for Stripe and whoever you're using would be way higher. It is a horrible way to live. I've seen this on other CRMs and it's terrible. Your clients will quit. They're like, why do you keep charging me? I hate getting all these notifications. The wallet, okay, will be that single charge that then all of your rebilling, it just pulls from that. So say you're paying 0.1 cents per email. All it's going to do is that's going to go into the wallet and just take out that little bit of money from $10 or whatever you want to charge. I'm going to show you how to set them in a sec. But it just pulls from that. And again, there's one big agency wallet, which is what High Level charges you. And then from that big wallet, it then goes into the sub account wallets and they pull from that wallet. So when it goes from your agency wallet, okay, from the high level price, you bump it up. So every time you're making a little bit of money off all these people. And if you have a ton of clients, this will slowly make you a lot of money. So again, all this is a main wallet where it charges one set fee for rebilling and reselling so that your sub accounts can then pull from that exact same wallet. So everyone is even and there aren't these bazillion little charges. Okay, so now let me show you more in depth on this and explain to you how to properly have this set up so you can make some money. So first we have your agency wallet. So you're going to come right into settings and you're going to go right to billing, okay, on agency view, and you're going to come right into wallet and transactions. So this is your agency wallet. Remember the big one. Then every single sub account is going to have one of these if SaaS mode is turned on, which is just automatically if you use a SaaS configurator. That just means that you can charge the rebilling. When you hook up your credit card to Stripe and you're using all these other little features, it's automatically going to charge that card okay, through Stripe to plug it into a balance so you can start pulling from it. Okay, again, remember the little charges. That's why we do this. And you can come in here, you can add a balance, you can add more to your wallet by putting it in there, or you can just have it on default. And what this does down here is this is auto charge. Okay, so this is gonna be charging you and your clients that set amount of money. So depending on what they're doing, it will just charge them $10 per month. Okay, and they're getting email, text, conversation, AI, all of those extra features for that $10. Remember, it's pulling from the $10. Again, if you're confused at all, drop a comment down below. But that's how that part works. It just pulls from it. And then you can make it recharge when lower than whatever. So if you have big clients where you're charging them a lot because they're sending a gazillion text messages, you just play with these features to get that auto charge right. See a summary of everything that is being charged, okay? And detailed transactions of every single sub account and every little movement they're doing and every bill. That way you can get super dialed in, and you can even play with this little thing right here and figure out the exact transaction type and then the charge type. So if you only want to see content AI, email verification, workflow AI, it will only pull up those rebilling transactions so you can see it. So that's how the agency wallet works, and it's already pretty much set up. Okay, it really is. Once you set up your account, it will just default if you have the $4.97 plan. You know, for when wallet reaches $5, $10, whatever, you kind of pick it and then you're good to go. So now that you understand the main wallet, which is really automatic, it's not, you know, there isn't really a whole lot you got to do here. If you're using SaaS mode, it just happens automatically. We now need to focus on the sub account wallet because that's the really important part, which is where people get billed. So let's check this out. So you're going to come right into sub accounts and you're going to pick a sub account. Okay, really quick before we jump in, if you're interested in learning more about HighLevel, I have a 30-day free trial link down below, 9014 day, an exclusive 30-day free trial link where if you sign up with that link or upgrade, if you have an existing account and you go to another plan, you'll get access to me one-on-one. You'll trainings on how to master HighLevel, free snapshots, tons of them, okay, in every vertical pretty much. You'll get live streams every week, a private community, and so much more. I mean, it's so much value for signing up. And if you're already using HighLevel, you might as well upgrade under me or sign up under me to get all these bonuses so you can actually make more money and master HighLevel much faster. So again, if you're interested, go down below, check that link out. Okay, it'll change your life. And if you have any questions, you can either drop a comment below or message me free on Facebook or WhatsApp. Okay, so every single sub account has the wallet. Remember, big wallet, and then it pulls from the big wallet from the small wallet, okay? And this is it right here, $10. That's how much this has. So what we have to do is we just click in to kind of go even further in to see this wallet. And if you want to, you can come and you can minus money from it, so take away, or you can add money by clicking this to give them more. Or on the SaaS configurator, you can even give them complimentary credits. So you give them $10 for free. And they're like, wow, that could be, you know, a lead magnet you use. But every time they use one of these things, say they use an email, a text, it is going to pull from this little wallet right here. It's not going to keep charging their card. Does that make sense? I just want to make this so clear because so many people have a hard time with this. You have the wallet, okay? They pay $10, whatever you have, okay, for that wallet. All of the little rebilling and reselling fees get charged to the wallet. So again, all these little fees, it just eats out of this. That way it's a one-time charge per month, unless they eat it up really fast, which they usually don't. A one-time charge per month, and they get all this extra stuff for free. It's genius on HighLevel's part. It makes you look like you're giving them so much more for so much less. So that's really how the wallet works. And you can always see the wallet by typing in a sub account you want and looking right there. And again, I have other videos going more into SaaS mode and SaaS configured if you're interested. So please go on my channel and watch that. But that's really how this part works. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope that all makes sense. I hope you understand rebilling, reselling, and wallets. Again, if there's any confusion, drop a comment down below. I will answer so we can get this understood. At the end of this video, though, there's going to be a link to another video, okay, that is going to be agency view tutorial. I highly recommend you watch it because it's going to have SaaS modes, SaaS configurator, and a bunch of other things you need to know in order for this to work much more smoothly. So please, at the end of this video, watch the video that pops up on the screen because it is going to help make you so much better at this, I promise, because it's going to go that much more in depth so you understand the full Go High Level ecosystem. So thank you for watching. Check that video out.